How are you doing today? My name is Daniel Jordan. I'm one of the co-pastors at New Life Family Fellowship here in Asheboro. Glad to be speaking to you today from the Y. We're in the nursery today, if you couldn't tell. Glad for the Y. It's such a central part of our community. They do so many different aspects beyond athletics here in our community, and thankful to have them. Today, though, I want to talk to you about a very important point. Many of you think you have cute children, but I'm here to tell you I have the cutest kids. I have a 5-month-old little girl named Cecilia. She is adorable. She's very loud. She's kind of like me. And I have a 3-year-old, blonde hair, blue eye, just skinny as a rail, but the cutest little girl you've ever seen. Her name's Vivian. And she likes to sing, and so we'll put different music on in the house, and she'll sing and dance and whatever. And about a few months ago, that song Waymaker got real popular, and that became her song. We'd sing it at church, and she'd run up to her mother eye and say, "Oh, it's Waymaker, it's my song, it's my song." We're going to put a video, actually, in the link, let you see, so we can just end this debate about who has the cutest kids. But she would sing that song, and it goes, "Waymaker, Promise Keeper, Light in the Darkness." And I'm reminded now, as we're kind of in an uncertain and uncomfortable time, to say the least, about the freedom that's found in the Spirit of the Lord. The verse says that where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom in 2 Corinthians. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. Something to be found in worship that you really can't find anywhere else. Certainly something to be found in the Spirit of the Lord that you won't find anything else. In Psalms chapter 145, verse 18, it says, "The Lord is near all who call out to him, and all who call out to him with integrity." He's there. When you call him, whether in worship or in prayer, just in distress, he's there. And where he is, there's freedom. Many of us feel trapped or isolated. We feel uncertain. We feel stuck in this moment. We're facing a challenging time. But where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. In Isaiah 43, verse 2, it says, "I will be with you. When you pass through the waters, when you pass through the rivers, they will not overwhelm you, and you will not be scorched when you walk through the fire, and the flame will not burn you." You know, most of us are not facing fires and rivers now. Maybe that verse for us should say, when you can't get 6 feet away from someone in the grocery store. And when your children have been crazy all day. And when your boss wants you to respond to 17 emails in the last hour, even though SpongeBob's been blaring in the other room for the past hour and a half. But even in those times, even when there's a virus that we're so confused about and how worried should I be? Is this the end of it all? When we're facing such difficult times, God is still there. And when he's there, there's freedom. There's something to be said about worship in the Spirit of the Lord that you can't find the same hope, the same joy, the same peace, the same freedom anywhere else. And when you watch a small child worship the Lord, even though most of the time they don't know what all the words mean, and sometimes don't even know what all the words are, there's a freedom there. I want to remind you of one last story. In Acts chapter 16, Paul and Silas have been lied about and wrongfully imprisoned. They're put in some dingy prison somewhere, chained to a wall. In the middle of the night, they're worshiping the Lord, and a miracle happens, an earthquake. Their chains come off, and the doors are opened. The jailer is so worried that these prisoners might have gotten out that he prepares to kill himself, and Paul and Silas say, "No, it's all right, we're all still here." Through an interaction with the jailer, not only does the jailer become a Christian, a believer, a person of faith, but his entire household does. In the midst of worship, a miracle happens that brings a man and his household to faith because Paul and Silas were worshiping. So what might God want to do in your worship? You might be feeling stuck. You might feel hopeless. You might feel struggling. But where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom.
Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the dark.